LA? What's up in the house today? Got another reading. Got me a little jittery on this one too. We're trying to do Taurus from the 20 to the 25th of October of 2020. I'm basically talking about what's going on that's going on. And but first of all, would y'all push like, share, subscribe? It's so important that you put like, because that'll make it go around and more people will be with this channel to see what I'm talking about. First, we're going to start out with the 20th. First, here we go. Don't shoot the messenger. This is for all Taurans. So, don't shoot the messenger. This is allegedly. Okay, basically, on the 20th, you need to follow your own advice. Trust yourself, you knowing what is best for you. You discovered, you know what's best for you. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You know that this. You just know where you're headed. You're discovering new things. You on a job, new things. Just overall today, you're really into discovering things. And then on the same day, you have to have some belief. Belief in the gossip. Well, you got the gossip card too. So apparently someone's trying to put you in their little situation at work or their little clique and make you start talking and gossiping. But watch out for that, because people change on you like a light switch. 1 minute they're in the gossip, and then there's growth going on here. You're making more friends and more people that you think you can trust. But remember, at the end of the day, you have to trust yourself and your instincts. And the man upstairs is the first one you trust. All the other people, they'll come and go. Just listen and learn and keep at a job. You just do this. Stay out of people's drama, because your drama that they put you in is going to make you can either get fired behind it, you can put yourself in trouble. Taurus, don't do that. Don't fall for you be courteous at work, do what you got to do. And when you leave work, it's at work. It's not, I'm not gossiping about nothing. I'm not trying to put that on all that, because there's people out there that just straight haters. And you don't want the haters to come after you. So be careful. Now we're going to talk about the 21st. The 21st, you got the right way. You're learning to create your own desires. And you're trying to find what path you want to go, what direction you want to go. But you're learning to create your own. And you got a quest to go on. And you're learning how to create your own, which way you want to go. You're trying to put in make it the direction of what I should do and where I should go and how I should do it. But first of all, you need to meditate, pray. You need to pray on it to the Heavenly Father. He gives you the answers to what you're seeking, because you don't want to make the wrong move. Especially if you're a young person and you're trying to make your mind up. Just remember this. Breathe in. Hold it for a few minutes and then breathe out. Do this and relax your mind before you make a decision. I can kind of tell y'all kind of edgy like this. You got me like this. You're kind of afraid of something, whatever it is, and got you on edge, let it go. Okay, now we're on, let's see, the 22nd, which on the 22nd you have, I wonder what will happen next. You're ready to venture, and on the job, you pause for that. You don't know how to, when you're new onto a job, you do this. You don't know which way direction, so your perception, you're trying to make yourself in a perception where I'm doing great and my perception is telling me this, but then who's to say, and then at the end of the day. But you wonder how, what would happen next. You take one day at a time, because that's all you can do. And stop letting your perception be off. Because sometimes our perception is off. And it takes our wisdom. Take your wisdom in that you've learned from what you've learned here on a job. It's going to help you a long way. It's going to all going to work itself out. You got to pray and make sure you pray to where he hears you upstairs, because he's with you. God is with you. And you pray when you get a problem, and you ask your angels to help you to stop the situation or make it at ease, or kind of take it where I can handle it until I get off, because there's going to be pressures that's going to overwhelm you. And I can understand that a job can do that. It can really do that. We're going on the 23rd now. Basically, you have on the 20th, do not drink the poison. Do not do things that will hurt you or bad for you, Taurus, because this is what ends up when you do that. This is the service you feel like that you didn't do. You go into all that drinking and stuff, and then you go on your feelings. Oh, I didn't do what I was supposed to when I was younger. I was an alcoholic. You can't go back in time. Everybody has a service to do different things. What the service did we put out? That's strictly up to us. We have to make the motion and make it to go. If you want to show that you do your service, why would you add all the extras in there? When you add all the extras in there, your liver gonna mess up, or something gonna be toxic, or down the road, it's gonna eat you up. Somewhere or another, guilt will eat you up too. So change is what we need to do, and do it at a young age before you get too old and you can't. Then you're stuck with whatever the wounds you got. Now we're going to the 23rd. And the 23rd, you came out with, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Saying, who in the world are you? But you got to pause for a minute. You say, I'm pausing, and then who in the world am I? You're asking yourself, where do you belong, and who are you? That's something history books going to have to do, because I can't do it. You know who you are and what you came from. Problem is, do you want to say? That's the problem. That's what I learned, is how much you going to say and how much you ain't, Taurus. Because you know where you came from. Whether or not you learned the lesson where you came from, you got to let the past be the past and just going forward to succeed in a job, in a family, or anywhere. You can't let the past interrupt your relationships, because if you do, there was all done for in divine. You picked it in one shape or form. You picked it how it was going. You written it out how it was going to go down, and that's what it did. Now on the 24th, we have, you're painting the roses red. You're covering up your errors. You're trying to cover up your errors you made on the 24th. You're really doing it, but you need to be. You're so impatient. There's a lot of the problems why you made these errors. Being impatient, can't wait, got to know it all. That know it all self done kicked in a little bit. But you better watch it, because you're going to be on thin ice. Once your job finds out, or whoever that your relationship, you're going to be on thin ice, and it just ain't worth it. If you love somebody, or you love the job that you want to work on, then act like it. Act like you got some sense that God gave you. Okay? Now we're going to the 25th, and it's all about clock time. Time pressure in a rush. You feel like you're being rushed to do something. You're rushed to get in there, rushed to get. It's been a rushful day the whole day. Everything you do is a rush. But then complacency is what you feel like when you get off. You feel like, oh man, I'm tired. I just want to sit there. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't want to do nothing. Then you want to release all the things that you were told that was dramatizing to you from a job or from whoever. You don't like to be involved in that drama because it breaks you down, because you hold it in so much. You can only hold in so much water until it pops, like it buzz off. You know, it is what it is. If you don't recognize that, we take one day at a time and you'll be okay. Okay? Because I'm as old as I am, and I'm still kicking. And I'm going to keep kicking till I can't kick no more. When I take my last kick, it's going to be where I settle down. But this is for Taurus, not for me. Okay? We're too close together, though, because Aries is not too far from it. You had the Two of Swords come up. You basically balance, force, harmony, firmness, and you want to conquer an offsetting factor, stalemate, affection, courtesy, taste is necessary to maintain peace. In other words, you're going to have to come out of your I know it all and balance yourself. And balance yourself and balance your home life, balance your life around people, so you can go to work and you'll be able to balance that stuff. You won't be so headstrong and you can't hear nothing. But that's just typical Taurans. We got the Page of Cups upside down. Basically, we got temporary distractions, seduction, flattery, over dependable on loved ones. You depend on loved ones to make you, to just tell you everything, But you got to depend on yourself at a certain point. You got to start making decisions yourself. Loved ones can help you so much, but they're good, but then they also need you to grow up. Simple as that. Grow your flower. Put it that way. Then you got the Knight of Wands, which was upside down. You got quarrels, interruption, unexpected change, quarrel, breakups of a personal relationship, rupture, discontentment. So it could be a breakup in a relationship, just be a breakup period in some whatever you're doing. So be careful on your job, because it could be a breakup on your job, and it'll make anger because of something last week we was just talking about, gossiping and talking into people's, getting into people's business, and then they putting the business on you by the end of the week. You watch that, because that's a dangerous game of, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. But at the end of the day, I can't. Okay, at the end of the day, you can't. If it sums up, you can't. Let's see if we're going to get a couple more cards, and we're going to call this reading a... What's going on? 2 more cards for my great Taurans. What else do they need to know? 2 more cards, please. 1. Need 1 more. Okay, 2. Oh, now this is where we get deep. Now, I told you it's going to get deep. You're growing up. What was I telling you? You need to grow up. Steven said it in the card. You need to grow up. And then you got, it says, we're all mad here. Everything is a little different. That's because you're going in your feelings. You're all mad. You can't take nothing. But you better learn to take the bitter and the sweet, because some things ain't going your way, Tauran. Some things you cannot stop, Tauran. Some things you cannot run, Tauran. You can't be big boss Aries, because Aries, we expect that. But Taurans is the second in line to that. And they know it. So they tried to take full advantage. But I'm going to tell you something, you can't do it. You can't do it. But that's all I have to say. And I hope everybody's well. And thank you for listening, Taurus. And God bless y'all. And I love y'all. Don't forget to push the dial, subscribe, say something. I think my comments is off right now because YouTube's doing something. But I would be grateful if anybody had any donations or whatever you do for this channel. It will be put to good use for the channel. Because let me tell you something. Right now, they don't pay me for this. Don't pay me to speak. I speak because I like y'all. Because I give a crap about y'all. Whether y'all give a crap about me, that's up to y'all. But thank y'all. And thank you for joining LA. And I hope you as grateful as I am. And thank y'all for y'all time. God bless. And push the dial. Remember, so we can circulate. Push like. Thanks.